Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a New Year's Eve makeup inspired by this beautiful dress. This has lovely pattern with silver and black, so I'm going to do a silver and black eye, and this is from the Vampire Wife H&M collection, so I hope you enjoy it. I start with a red lip liner, winging out that eyeliner. Luna Domenika. I'm starting with a bit of eyeshadow primer. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish 24 Hour. Let that sink in and go into brows. Go for the usual Anastasia Beauty Express. And I'm using the blonde color. Mainly using the light color. I'm almost finished with this eye. It's very feline. So I'm just going to finish it up and then show you on the other eye. I'm using the Monsieur Big by Lancôme. I'm using the waterproof version. And when you're doing a look like this, it is very important to have cotton buds and cotton pads handy and a bit of makeup remover because it's easy to make mistakes. Starting with a bit of Rock and Khol by Tilbury. Just dotting it. Doesn't need to be perfect because we're going to blend it out, but we need to be quick when blending. Taking a bit with a brush also. Just going in to the crease. As you see on the other eye, I try to do a bit of a straight line across there. So I'm trying to do the same on this eye. It's a bit too long, but I'll fix that. Just applying it into the waterline, top and bottom. So now I have roughly the shape. Taking a cotton pad with a bit of Biosil, eye makeup remover by Lancôme. The Dark Matter eyeshadow pigment by Mcgrath. Then to give it a bit more life, I'm going to go into the Mercury pigment and the Mehron Mixing liquid that came in the set, the Mcgrath set, and applying it mostly into the inner corner and brushing it out. And I'm also using a brush from Mcgrath, and this all came in a set together. Going into the Dark Matter, rather. This is dry. Just blending it with the Dark Matter. This is also to intensify and make it a bit blacker again. I'm going to go in and make sure that the eyes are even. Remove a bit of this top eyeshadow to get more of the same shape as the other one. Just let that dry a bit before going in and pick this up a bit more again. And doing the same bronzer trick, just the edges. And curling and applying mascara. Applying the same mascara, Monsieur Big by Lancôme. I'm using the waterproof. I think this is quite a cool eye, but I do also want to use the Astral White eyeshadow, the same Mcgrath eyeshadow. I'm just adding a bit. This gives it more an iridescent shine. See the difference? All these Mcgrath eyeshadow is from the same kit. I'm not sure if exactly that kit is still available. But you can get similar eyeshadows, I'm sure. Then I want to conceal a bit, so I'm starting with the Wonder Glow by Tilbury. Applying a small dot, mostly on my cheekbones and all over the face. I don't really want to use foundation today, so I think I'm going to use just concealer. I'm using Magic Away in number 1 by Tilbury. This is the fairest color, and this I take underneath the eye. In general, on New Year's Eve I like to not wear too much product like foundation and stuff, because I don't want to sleep with my makeup, and you're up that late, you tend to become quite lazy when it comes to taking the makeup off. Having a bit of pimples to conceal. But I do like to have a bit of a dramatic eye. And I find it's not that hard to take off if you have a good makeup remover. So I would definitely invest in a good waterproof makeup remover. Almost apply this a bit all over, mostly where I need it. Going into a blusher brush and just buff that out. Take my ring finger and patting Sometimes it can be an idea to warm up your fingers and it blend better. Okay, see. Here's a bit red still. See in a moment. There, a bit red. Yeah, I like most people. I struggle a bit with acne. Now that you're using face mask all the time. Now I'm going to go into the Film Star Bronze and Glow by Tilbury and sculpt a bit, mostly underneath my cheekbones. But also blending it up to the cheek, so it's kind of like a bronzer and a contour. Not that much of a contour today. Take a teeny bit on my nose so that it doesn't look that pale. Into my chin, underneath my jawline. Just around the edges. Then I'm going to go into blush. I'm using Pillow Talk by Tilbury. This is quite a good neutral blusher. I also have it in the medium, which is a bit darker. That's going to go just underneath the eye. And this has a bit of sheen. You can have it more matte if you don't use the middle color. It's going on, just over the nose and the cheeks. And then I'm going to go back into the Film Star Bronze Glow and use the highlight side to wash it down. Cheeks, this gives a lovely glow. See as I move my face, how it catches the light. Onto the lips, bit onto the chin, and bit to the nose. Take this underneath the brow. Teeniest bit underneath the brow, and taking a bit with the Mcgrath brush into the inner corner. As a bit of highlighter. This blends a bit with the other eyeshadow that I already have on the brush. Let's go on to lips. I think I want to go quite nude with this look. I'm going to start with a bit of Hot Gossip by Tilbury. This is a bit darker than the lip I'm going for. I want to kind of give it a bit more definition with a bit of a darker lip liner. The edges with my finger. Then I'm going to go into the Lip Maestro in the color 103. This is quite a nude color. Smudging it a bit. That went way over the lines. So I'm going to take a Q-tip and just fix it. I have powder underneath my eyes, but I feel like this concealer doesn't really crease much. But I think I want to add a bit more glam, if that's allowed. I'm going to use Glam Rock by Decay Heavy Metals Liner. This is just a glittery silver eyeliner. I'm just going to add it into the inner corner. Make a bit away. Fun glitter. Pop. Glitters just so much New Year's, I think. So that's the finished look. I'm just going to set my brows and then I'm ready to party all night long. This is just a very fun black and silver eyeshadow look, which goes very well with this dress, in my opinion. Just shush the hair up a bit. And there you have it. A glamorous, silvery, black eyeshadow matching my beautiful dress. a red lip liner. I started with a red lip liner. Happy New Year! Eyeliner. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Domenika.